And they head out towards the starting point. Race number 6 of the night. Getting in behind the arm for race 6 of our program. Race 6 of 7. Hunza Valley the favourite. Let's watch it away for you from slot 4. They're about to go racing now. Hunza Valley's not going to try and lead tonight. He's 3 deep when they go through the first 300 or 400. And Rawhide Cowgirl, driven up hard out of the arm, will take the position in front now. Hunza Valley's going to move up and be outside the leader. Don't know whether he'll fight for the front. Then Malicious Fella. They were being followed away next by Zoe Magic, and out a little wide was Top Hat going into that first corner. And now Hunza Valley goes up to be on equal terms with Rawhide Cowgirl. Now back in the field, you've got Presidential Attack and Mandy Marie back near the tail as well. And when they've settled down, the last pacer was Presidential Attack. They're in the lane, coming down to the judge and Rawhide Cowgirl. She began better tonight and she's able to be the leader. Hunza Valley's going to have to do it from the cheap seat outside the leaders with her, and they go through in a mediocre 43 and 5. The lead on the inside established by Rawhide Cowgirl. Hunza Valley is second. Now Malicious Fella's got the same run as he had at Wagga. He's sitting on the leader's back. Will the result be the same? We'll know in 2 circuits. On the outside is Zoe Magic, and they're being followed through by Mandy Marie. Further back in the race was Top Hat, being followed by Mr. Rebel, who's second to last, and last of all was Presidential Attack. They run down the back and they move up towards the top corner. 1200 to play. Race 6 of 7 out of Albury, and 32 and 5 the first quarter for Rawhide Cowgirl. Mitchell Reese sat quietly in the bike. Blake Jones joined him with Hunza Valley the favourite, and this pair are almost in perfect unison on the bell lap corner. Holding third on the inside was Malicious Fella, and it's being followed then 1 out and 1 back. Zoe Magic, the Gender Pacer, getting a nice run. Over on the outside then further back raced Top Hat, and well back into the field as they come down to the judge and get the bell. With a lap to play was Mandy Marie. It's being followed by Mr. Rebel and Presidential Attack. They've gone 32 and 5. They've quickened to 31. They're out in 63 and a half for the first half of the last mile, and the leader on the inside is still Rawhide Cowgirl. She's got the lead by 2.5 metres. Hunza Valley sits the chair. He hasn't yet put the litmus test to him. And Malicious Fella, Ray Turner's thinking about waiting just to angle out and get into some clear racing room. And if he gets there, you'll think it'll be a chance again. Now the runs come for Malicious Fella. He's about to peel. The top 3 in the betting, I reckon they're going to run 1, 2, 3. Who's going to get the check? Malicious Fella peels 3 deep to go to Hunza Valley. Rawhide Cowgirl fights back in the lane. It's Hunza Valley. Malicious Fella's trying to round him up. Rawhide Cowgirl's gone. Malicious Fella's after Hunza Valley. Hunza Valley's in front, finding Malicious Fella's coming, still coming, getting there I think on the outside. Yes he will. Ray Turner's done it twice in a row. He's sat leaders back and he's rounded them up. Malicious Fella has won. He's beaten Hunza Valley. Third might be Mr. Rebel, although I was concentrating on the first 2. Further back, Rawhide Cowgirl, followed by Top Hat, followed in by Presidential Attack, well back Zoe Magic, and Mandy Marie's one of the last, and identical race-to-race wins for the Ganmain customer, Malicious Fella.